Welcome to another Local Church Services learning session. I'm Renee, a social media specialist here at United Methodist Communications, and my main role is to assist your church with any social media needs that you may have. At the beginning of the pandemic, many churches flocked to their social media platforms with tons of information, online sermons, and various other forms of content that they thought would be helpful. But now we're several months in, and many churches are finding themselves in a place of uncertainty of what to post. And because of this, many aren't posting anything other than their Sunday sermons with nothing in between. So during the pandemic, we've seen a rise in suicide rates and people desperately in search of communication. The only place that most people have to find this these days is online and through social media. So this is a great place for your church to step in. In a place inundated with negative right now, your church has a chance to be a light to people in need and establish online community. So, what can you post? Here are 4 things that a healthy church Facebook should have. 1 is your church just online. This can include live streams of your sermons, videos for youth and children, online midweek Bible study, and giving opportunities. Basically, anything that someone would find at your church just online. The second thing is timely information. What is your church doing right now? What are your online sermon times? Are you still doing any community outreach? And if so, are there ways for your congregation to participate in that? Third, videos and photos that reflect the people in your church, from your congregation to the pastor. Fourth, information about your church's beliefs. This can be through mission statements, through scripture, or shared information. Now, I mentioned photos and videos, and it may seem like the hardest thing to get right now, so I'll share some ideas with you. One of the things that you can do is to repurpose your old photos, reusing the photos you have from events or gatherings in the past, and use them for things like Throwback Thursdays, or post them and ask your congregation, what was your favorite memory from this event? You can also get photos from them by asking things like how they're watching online. Have them send a photo of their family watching the church service each week. Ask them to show you how they're doing different things with their family during this time, maybe playing games, and ask them to show you how they're spending their summer. Along with giving you content, this will also really help increase the engagement on your Facebook page. Outside of your weekly sermon, there are many ways to engage and create community. Some ideas for this are to host a midweek Bible study. With software like OBS, you can broadcast this both on Zoom and Facebook Live at the same time and include a lot of people. You can host a morning prayer or daily devotional. These don't have to be long. Try maybe 9 minutes of prayer at 9 a.m. every day. And don't forget the kids. A lot of people aren't doing much for children right now online, so host services and worship times just for them. I promise you the parents will appreciate it. And do wellness check-ins and prayer requests posts with your congregation. You can also utilize this space for information and updates. Note your service times. Remember, you might have new visitors during this time, so you cannot post your service information too many times right now. And post information about your sermon series that you might be doing, local mandates, maybe UMCOR news, missions updates, and local and national news updates. In fact, if your church does support missionaries that are out in the field, ask them to send video updates of what things look like where they're at right now in their countries or cities. And we all know there are times when we feel like we just don't have anything to say or post, or maybe you've used all the content you have and you just don't have time to make anything new. We've done the work for you. Head to outreach.com/UMC for free social media graphics that you can use. If your church needs assistance with social media, you can find my services at resourceumc.org. Then go to agencies/communications/local church. And I'm always available to you if your church needs any help along the way. This is my email. Feel free to reach out anytime.